On this stretch of Georgia Highway 138 lies Heritage High School. On a chilly Thursday afternoon, the Heritage wrestling team holds what could be its last practice of the season. But this is not where practice is held. Practice is held here, at the field house. According to Heritage alumnus and former wrestling coach, Coach Turner, this building was built along with the original HHS campus, making it older than the football field. Today's practice is being run by 2 of the 4 wrestling coaches. Coach Hooley, the head coach, has led this team for the longest time. A prolific wrestler in his youth, his sons Cameron and Bryce both wrestle for Heritage. And Coach Brown, who was a coach at Alcobey before this year, coming to Heritage to coach wrestling and football. Today could be the team's last practice because tomorrow is the individual sectionals tournament. If all 14 Heritage wrestlers that compete do not qualify for the state tournament, then the season is over. Because of these stakes, wrestlers whose seasons have already ended have come to help tune these final wrestlers for competition.
Wrestling is a fun sport, it's hard work, but I like to do it, it helps me grow.
This is Xavier Colley, a senior whose season unfortunately ended early due to a suspected infection on his forehead.
Actually, in 7th grade, I didn't make the basketball team, and I've never tried wrestling before, so I just went out and did it, and I ended up loving it.
Wrestling is the oldest sport in the world.
Let's begin now.
According to United World Wrestling, competitive wrestling dates back 5,000 years to the ancient Sumerians, with the Epic of Gilgamesh featuring the sport. In ancient Greece, wrestling was the final sport of the pentathlon, following discus, javelin, long jump, and foot racing. Scholastic wrestling is practiced at the middle and high school level in America. In boys' sports, it ranks 6th in participation and continues to grow to this day. To win a match, you must either pin or outscore your opponent. Scoring comes from taking down, escaping control, regaining control, or nearly pinning your opponent. Wrestling is a primal sport, yet it teaches a primal youth important life lessons.
How does this improve your life?
It teaches you discipline and, hard work, get you places. So I just kind of live by that.
I started wrestling because my father wrestled in high school, and it really inspired me to follow his path.
Chris, only a sophomore, has been a part of both of Heritage's region championships in the past 2 years.
All right, I got it.
Chris and I wrestle in the same weight class, so we have a pretty good connection.
This Heritage wrestling team is great. We have some very good young talent, and I like it.
One of these young talents is Dalen Lackey.
Well, I started my 7th grade year at Edwards, and I just kind of I kind of fell into it. I love the sport, and it's just been a good experience so far. I'm only in 9th grade. I plan on going to state and being qualified the rest of my 3 years here at Heritage. So
The clock strikes 5, so Coach Hooley rounds up the team to end practice. After hours of anticipation, the action begins.
I feel good about wrestling, even though sometimes I get thrashed.
At the end of the tournament on Saturday, 3 Heritage wrestlers qualified for the state tournament: Dylan Beck, Yaman Carr, and AJ Singleton. While most of the team is done for the year, Coach Hooley has planned ahead for the summer, so this team isn't done yet.